Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, I want to talk about something so deceptively simple that most people overlook it, yet it quietly determines how energized, focused, and alive you feel every single day. We're talking about water. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, oh, come on, I already drink plenty of water, hear me out. Because yes, you might be drinking enough in terms of volume, but not necessarily in terms of value. Plain water hydrates, sure. But for men past 50, especially those concerned about vitality, energy, and yes, that all-important circulation that supports performance, drinking plain water alone can be a huge missed opportunity. Think of it this way. It's like owning a sports car but only ever driving it in first gear. You're moving, but you're not tapping into its true potential. See, we're not just talking about hydration. We're talking about cellular communication, vascular flexibility, and the electrical current that keeps your entire body alive and responsive. As we age, the way our body absorbs, uses, and retains nutrients shifts dramatically. What worked in your 20s or 30s no longer works the same way after 50. Your digestive efficiency declines, your kidneys filter differently, and your cells require more support to stay charged and functional. This is where minerals come in, the often forgotten heroes of human health. These tiny elements play enormous roles. They help regulate your heartbeat, send electrical messages through your nerves, balance fluids, and, most crucial for today's topic, they help relax and open up your blood vessels, ensuring strong, consistent blood flow everywhere it matters most. If you're a man over 50 searching for an easy, inexpensive, and science-backed daily practice that enhances everything you're already doing right, your diet, your workouts, your supplements, then listen closely. I'm going to show you how adding a simple pinch of the right mineral blend to your daily water can transform it from plain hydration into a potent physiological upgrade. By the time we finish, you'll never look at a glass of water the same way again. Let's begin by understanding how aging changes hydration. When you were younger, your kidneys worked like flawless filters. Your digestive tract absorbed nutrients efficiently, and your body managed water levels effortlessly. You drank, you sweated, and somehow balance was always restored. But as you cross the 50-year threshold, three key changes occur. First, your thirst mechanism dulls. You may not feel thirsty, even when your body is already dehydrated. That's why mild dehydration becomes chronic, a constant low-level drain on your energy and focus. Second, your kidneys lose efficiency. Instead of holding on to water and electrolytes, they tend to flush them out more quickly. You're drinking, but your body is leaking out essential minerals almost as fast as they enter. Third, and perhaps most importantly for male health, your vascular system begins to stiffen. The once flexible walls of your arteries and capillaries lose elasticity. They don't expand as easily when your body signals them to increase blood flow. This is where plain water falls short. It hydrates the space around your cells, but without an electrical charge, it can't penetrate the cells efficiently. It doesn't cross the membrane well, and without that, your hydration remains superficial. What gives water that charge? Electrolytes, the minerals that dissolve into ions, carrying an electrical impulse that allows muscles to contract, nerves to fire, and blood vessels to respond properly. Without them, your body becomes like a city with flickering lights. The wiring is there, but the current isn't strong enough to keep things running smoothly. Now, this isn't about buying expensive alkaline water or imported mineral brands. This is about understanding which specific minerals your body is starving for, and giving it exactly what it needs in small, precise amounts. Let's start with the most essential one, magnesium. Magnesium is your body's natural relaxer. It's involved in more than 300 enzyme reactions, everything from regulating heartbeat and nerve impulses to calming muscle tension. I often call it the chiller mineral, because when magnesium levels are low, Your body lives in a state of quiet contraction, not just in your muscles, but in your blood vessels. Now think about where smooth muscles are most critical for men's vitality: in your arteries and in the corpora cavernosa, the spongy chambers that fill with blood during arousal. For this system to work, those blood vessels must relax, open, and allow blood to rush in freely. But when magnesium is deficient, as it is in roughly 75% of adults today due to poor soil quality and processed diets, those vessels stay tight, narrow, and less responsive. This chronic constriction, called vasoconstriction, doesn't just affect your energy. It directly affects performance and recovery. Magnesium, in contrast, promotes vasodilation, the opening of those vessels. It acts as a natural calcium channel blocker, gently telling your muscles and arteries, "Relax, it's okay. You can open up now." Adding a highly absorbable form of magnesium, such as magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, to your daily water helps restore that essential relaxation response. It's quickly absorbed through your gut, enters your bloodstream, and begins improving vascular tone almost immediately. Men who do this consistently often notice that their body feels looser, their energy steadier, and their physical performance stronger, not from stimulation, but from improved internal flow. Now, the second mineral we must reclaim is sodium. For years, sodium has been demonized, linked to high blood pressure and heart disease. But let's make something very clear. The problem isn't sodium itself, it's the form and context. The table salt found in processed foods is heavily refined, stripped of all other trace minerals, leaving behind a harsh, isolated compound that overwhelms your system. But pure, unrefined sea salt, or pink Himalayan salt, is a completely different story. These natural salts contain over 80 trace elements, tiny but powerful contributors to cellular balance. Sodium itself acts as the gatekeeper of hydration. Without it, water simply passes through you. You can drink gallon after gallon and still feel thirsty because your body doesn't have the electrical charge it needs to hold on to that fluid. In other words, sodium helps water stay put, to move into and remain within your cells. Even more importantly, sodium works hand in hand with potassium to power the sodium-potassium pump, the biological motor that keeps every cell alive. This pump is what allows nerve signals to fire and muscles to contract rhythmically. A small pinch, truly just a pinch, of unrefined sea salt in a large glass of water in the morning is enough to restore balance. It helps maintain proper blood volume, supports heart rhythm, and enhances nutrient transport throughout your system. If magnesium is the relaxer and sodium the gatekeeper, then potassium is the counterbalance. Potassium ensures that while sodium pulls water into your cells, your system doesn't retain excess fluid. It regulates electrical gradients across your cell membranes, helping maintain steady blood pressure and rhythmic heart contractions. Unfortunately, modern diets, heavy in processed food and light in fresh produce, have created widespread potassium deficiency. The result? A double hit of too much sodium and too little potassium, leading to stiffness, elevated pressure, and fatigue. Restoring this balance is crucial. A touch of potassium chloride powder or a well-formulated low-sugar electrolyte mix with robust potassium content can work wonders. Just half a scoop in your water during or after physical activity can help reestablish equilibrium, especially if you sweat heavily or exercise regularly. Moving deeper into our mineral blueprint, let's talk about a nutrient that doesn't always make the hydration conversation: zinc. While not technically an electrolyte, zinc is one of the most critical minerals for male vitality. It is, quite literally, the cornerstone of testosterone production and regulation. Research has shown time and again that even a mild deficiency in zinc can have a measurable impact on testosterone levels, sperm quality, and overall mood. And because testosterone governs everything from your energy and confidence to muscle recovery and libido, Maintaining adequate zinc levels is absolutely essential after 50. Zinc is also a key player in immune defense. As you age, your immune system naturally becomes less efficient. Zinc acts as a commander in that defense system, helping immune cells identify and neutralize invaders faster. Here's the problem: zinc isn't well absorbed through the digestive tract when taken in tablet form, especially when paired with foods rich in phytates or fiber. That's why a liquid zinc supplement can be a game changer. Just a few drops in your water ensures immediate, direct absorption. It bypasses many of the common digestive barriers and goes straight into circulation. That means no upset stomach, no wasted tablets, just bioavailable zinc that your body can put to work within minutes. This not only supports immune strength, but also keeps hormonal readiness intact, helping you feel steady and vibrant day to day. Now, let's touch on iron, carefully, because this one comes with an important disclaimer. Iron is essential for vitality, but it's not something everyone should supplement without professional guidance. That's because both too little and too much iron can create serious problems. That said, understanding iron's role helps complete the hydration story. Iron forms the very core of hemoglobin, the molecule in red blood cells that carries oxygen from your lungs to every single tissue in your body. Without adequate iron, your blood literally can't deliver enough oxygen. You feel fatigued, mentally foggy, even weak during physical activity. If your doctor confirms low iron levels, a condition called anemia, a gentle, liquid iron supplement can be transformative. When added to water, it increases absorption and minimizes digestive discomfort, improving oxygen transport efficiency and stamina. The result is not just better blood flow, but richer, more oxygenated circulation, the kind that keeps tissues strong and resilient. Now, let's take all of this science and turn it into something practical, something you can actually do every morning without adding complexity to your routine. The daily Vaso-Dilator Hack. This is your first step each morning, ideally within 15 to 30 minutes of waking. The goal is to send a clear physiological signal to your vascular system. Relax, expand, and prepare for the day ahead. Grab a large glass or bottle of water. You have two simple options. Option 1, the magnesium mix. Add a half teaspoon of a highly soluble form of magnesium powder, either magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate. These dissolve easily and absorb quickly. Stir until the powder fully disappears, then drink slowly over a few minutes. This single act floods your bloodstream with magnesium ions that tell your blood vessels to open up, improving oxygen and nutrient delivery to every cell. Most men notice the difference within days: smoother energy, steadier focus, and an overall calmer nervous system. Option 2, the salt hack. If magnesium powder isn't on hand, you can start even simpler. Take a small pinch, literally the amount that fits on the tip of your pinky finger, of unrefined sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. Add it to a large glass of water, stir well, and drink it first thing in the morning. This provides a full spectrum of electrolytes: sodium, trace magnesium, and potassium, giving your body the electrical charge it needs to hydrate efficiently. It's like flipping on the power switch for your cellular circuits. Together, these two methods help your cardiovascular system wake up naturally, without caffeine or stimulants. Now, let's move to the hormone and immune boost phase. This one is just as easy, and you only need to do it once a day, ideally with lunch or dinner. Add the recommended number of drops of liquid zinc to a glass of water. This helps replenish your zinc stores throughout the day, keeping testosterone levels stable and immune activity sharp. Most men find that this step enhances overall drive, focus, and endurance, not in a dramatic energy drink way, but in a subtle, sustainable one. Next, let's discuss the blood pressure balancer. If you're physically active or spend time outdoors sweating, your body loses not just water but key minerals, particularly potassium. And when potassium levels dip, sodium's effects on blood pressure can become exaggerated. To counter that, use a low-sugar electrolyte powder that contains a strong dose of potassium chloride, ideally 400–500 milligrams per serving. Mix about half a scoop into your water during or after physical activity. This restores your electrolyte ratio, helping your heart maintain steady rhythm and preventing muscle cramps. The result? A powerful combination of balance, recovery, and better vascular tone. What you're doing with these small steps isn't just drinking water anymore. You're creating what I like to call functional hydration, water that your cells can truly use. When your water carries minerals, it becomes electrically alive. It moves across membranes more easily. It fuels communication between nerves and muscles. And most importantly, it enhances blood vessel responsiveness, so circulation is strong, steady, and reliable. This mineral-charged water doesn't just keep you hydrated, it upgrades every process in your body that relies on flow. Oxygen flow, nutrient delivery, energy metabolism, and yes, intimate performance. I want you to try this for 3 weeks. Just 3. Be consistent. Use magnesium or salt in the morning, zinc at one meal, and potassium after activity. Pay attention to how you feel, your energy levels, clarity, strength, and mood. For most men, the change is obvious by the end of week 2. There's a sense of ease in the body, a smoother rhythm, a natural vitality that feels earned rather than forced. After 3 weeks, you're likely to notice your body craving this ritual. And that's a good sign. It means your cells are remembering what full hydration really feels like. Because this isn't just about drinking more water, it's about upgrading your water, transforming it into a vehicle that delivers minerals, energy, and renewal, one glass at a time. You're not just filling your tank anymore, you're charging it. You're giving your 50, 60, or even 70-year-old body the signal that it's not done performing, not done living fully, not done feeling alive. So start today, 1 pinch, 1 scoop, 1 sip at a time, and in a few weeks, I promise, you'll notice the difference in every heartbeat, every breath, every moment you wake up ready for the day. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more real, science-backed health strategies, and share this video with a friend who still thinks plain water is enough. And tell me in the comments, which mineral are you going to start adding first? Stay hydrated, stay strong, and remember, the simplest changes often create the most powerful results. Dr. Julia Hart.